indelible moments in heartbreak, and these two teams trying to establish playoff positioning. But for the Dogs, it's also about trying to find a way to survive on the road. Welcome, everyone, to the shores of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium, home of the Volunteers. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia likely to kick it deep to get things started. Coming out with it, it's Matthews. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Tennessee's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temp...
Breaks into the open. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. And the Vols want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big plays. Opens up the whole field, the whole offense, and this Orange fan base goes absolutely bananas.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Staley. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking for a gap. It's Bishop. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. Kick is in the air. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. He's got it. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The give on the inside. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game.
It's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. He'll keep it on the sneak. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's no good. And after the miss, guys, the score stays right where it is. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses the phrases like forgettable, which means it was awful, not very good, okay? So they are looking for a bounce back. They've been selling this program all offseason. They've been trying to bring in new additions. They've been trying to create some juice, Palmer. Now they got to go out and do it.
I think they realized, too, a year ago they weren't as talented as some of their...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas A&M packed a wallop today, and in many ways it felt like it packed the 12th man with them, too. This was supposed to be a road test, and instead it felt like a walk through the park in College Station. Always fun to see 2 of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The play action fake. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tennessee!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Quick spin on the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Oh, they're after him. Caught near the sticks. It's Bell. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Punts it out of the air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Dogs back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's Young. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Find some fresh air. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Dogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs!
I often say the best offenses in college football are the ones that can run the football down in the red zone, but it's not just conventional runs. It's getting the reverse going as well. Why not get one of your best playmakers the football here in the green area and let him go? Nice job getting the pitch, using his speed, scoring a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Matthews. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Using his legs, it's Bishop. Turning it on! Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. The Volunteers want to move quickly.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick 10. Easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
Makes the catch. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. The Vols come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To the ground to try to move the chains. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score, your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got it in the middle, it's Frazier. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Georgia sends out the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And it really doesn't matter what the decision is on the RPO. When your defensive line can reset the line of scrimmage like that, get off blocks and make plays.
Pulls it in. It's Staley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. It's a draw. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Volunteers come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Knowing that your man can make the catch against his defender, that wasn't a big play, but it can set you up down the line to be able to take advantage.
Yes, get it to him as fast as I can. When I see him open, he runs the little hitch, get it to him so he can make a little bit of yards after the catch, and eventually that little gain, he's going to bust one of those with his athletic ability.
The Volunteers have this offense rolling. From the gun, running back gets the give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line after he picked up 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He'll keep it himself. Powers through the defender. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to the back. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Motion from the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Bell. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Putting together a nice drive. Couple of first downs in the books now, 1st and 10 from the 44. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's dealt. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Finding open areas. There he goes! Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground. And the Bulldogs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Give to the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Give to the single back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. 3rd down, red zone. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Georgia.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not one, not two, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league. But check this out. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today.
Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is because, as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Back to throw. It's Aguilar. Hauls it in. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Vols in the hurry-up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jefferson. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a heat. He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Volunteers have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Pulls it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. He'll pull it on the read. Makes it past the marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. These corners going to give them some space. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Scanning the field, it's Stockton. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And the Vols will boot it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They'll try to get the first through the air. He unleashes a long one. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Staley. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And it seems like every time they throw it, it's first down time in Tennessee.
First down time, and then let's go again. Let's throw it again. These offenses are not afraid to throw the football. When you got a trigger man you trust, let it rip.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Got a man. It's Staley. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Spins away from the defender. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. From the gun, the ground game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. To the air, it's Aguilar. Right on the money. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Off play action. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Spins away from the defense. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Trying play action. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The noise reverberating off the checkerboards and kneeling on third down. Back to pass, it's Stockton. It's complete to the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Georgia lining up to punt it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Completes it in the middle.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Second down coming up.
Makes the catch. He'll get a fresh set of downs stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. The Vols racing to the line in a hurry-up.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle, it's Matthews. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Unloads it left. Got his man. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After losing yardage on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 10. He'll do it himself. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown Vols!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he puts through the extra point. They march 78 yards down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Plows through the defense.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Now the play fake. Trying to get rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on 4th down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. LSU is just getting blown off the field today. It's like they haven't even been competitive. How'd you like to be the network censor on the coaches show this week? They're trailing by 18 to Florida. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Rushes on him. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bishop. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. He's got him this time. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. They'll move the tight end. Using his legs, it's Bishop. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? On the option. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Quick strike complete. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. Georgia sends out the punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Working that left side now. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Ball spotted right at midfield as they try to convert 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Keep it on the ground. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Neyland Stadium alive. A cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
You know, when you go dime personnel package, you got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Georgia lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Makes the grab. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quick release on the RPO. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. They'll need to get the ball to the 34 to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. At the 20, he's got space. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, and that's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect on them.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.